Hi everyone, this is the second of two videos I'm making today. The first video was on declare a play theme with a little bit of bidding. This one's going to be a defensive theme, and we will try a slightly different format here where I put you in the seat of the West person on defense against 3 no trump, and as cards are played, we're actually going to use the hand editor to show which cards we know, so that we can predict the most successful line of defense. So let's talk about the auction first. It went a club by South, pass by West, our hero on this example. North bid 2 no trump, and I as East actually asked about 2 no trump. So a dialog box came up that said that 2 no trump was invitational. And that's how most pairs play it. 2 no trump shows like 11 or 12 points with no 4-card major. And it went pass, and South, rightly or wrongly, but South bid 3 no trump with his hand. Perhaps they thought that 2 no trump was forcing. Some people do play it that way. Uh, Perhaps South just had ants in her pants. I'm not sure, but this is the auction that we were faced with. And just anecdotally, I see this auction a fair amount where Souths don't have the discipline to pass 2 no trump, even though they know that it's not forcing. Like you can't fall into that trap and play good bridge. Uh, I agree with opening the hand. It's kind of a crumb, and like it's a 4-3-3-3-12 count, but I think you've got to open this hand. The thing is, when your partner invites, you have to have the discipline to pass out 2 no trump and just play for 8 tricks. So now on to the important part of the hand, which is the detective work on defense. The opening lead was the 8 of spades by East. Now let's talk about the things I would be thinking as West right here. First of all, this is an auction where you can estimate pretty precisely how many high card points your partner has. Okay, we know that Declare, the unseen hand, the north hand, has, let's give her 11. That's the midpoint of what she might have. So we might be off 1 in either direction, but we'll assign her 11. The dummy has 12. That's 23 points for the offense. And we are looking at an ace, queen, and a jack for 7, which gives our partner in the neighborhood of 10 points because we have 30 of them accounted for. You always should be doing that little exercise when you know within a point or two how many points that Declare has. And the flashing alarm bells for when you know that's going to be the case is a no trump type auction. Like, they've opened a no trump, they've rebid 2 no trump. In this case, they bid an invitational 2 no trump, which is almost always 11 or 12, maybe sometimes 10. But basically, I'll assign them 11 points and figure out how many points the partner has. Okay, so we think the partner's got in the ballpark of 10, again, give or take 1. But we've got it pretty closely nailed down here to 10 points. And partner leads the 8 of spades. Now, this is an auction type where I would definitely expect partner to be leading a major. I would definitely expect partner to be being passive. Okay, that the idea against this type of auction is we don't want to blow tricks. And the next thing I would ask myself when the 8 of spades hit the table is, what possible spade holdings would he lead the 8 from? Okay, so let's say it was an attacking lead. Like, let's say it was from something. Let's say it was from like the queen. What are the holdings that could be possible here? Like, I guess he could have led a spade from queen 9-8. That would make sense. He could have led a spade from queen 10-8. That would make sense. He could have led a spade from 8-2 doubleton. That would make sense if it were the top of nothing. And the spade 8 couldn't really be a singleton lead because that would assign north 4 spades. Like, first of all, a singleton lead would be a little bit weird anyway against no trump, but it would also give north 4 spades, so I'm going to tend to discount that possibility. All right. So those are the things I would be thinking at trick 1. And what actually happened was the first trick went 8 of spades. Let's see, how do I do this? Right, it went enter the bidding in play. Oh, we already did that. Let's go back to hold on, I'm going to pause this for just a sec while I edit this. Okay, I think I have this worked out. Partner led the 8 of spades. Dummy went up with the ace. Now, it's our job here to give attitude towards this opening lead, and I actually like the opening lead. Okay, I don't want partner shifting to diamonds or clubs, and I do have 5 spades, so I would like that suit continued over and over if possible. So the idea, if I'm playing standard attitude, is to play the 7 here. It's the loudest card that I can afford to let partner know, hey, I know that the ace and the king are in the dummy, but I would prefer that you keep on playing this suit if you have more entries, which I can predict that you do have because we've already estimated you've got 10 points. And now something, interesting happened here. North played the 9. Now at that point, little dirty secret that I've reviewed before is that most declarers play their lowest spot card in situations like this. And there's a tip available here that you might want to be tricky and not always play your lowest spots. But the second I see that 9, for 99% of the declarers you encounter, that's their lowest one, because people are basically going through life asleep at the wheel. But that, I would guess that the 9 is the lowest one. And what I would be doing is mentally placing the 2 of spades now with partner. Can I do that? Select cards for East. Yeah. Right, so I'd be mentally placing the 2 of spades with partner, and the only way that the 8 makes sense as a lead now is if North has Queen 10 9. Okay, and that is definitely consistent with what we've seen so far. Let's go to North, and I'm going to put her with the Queen and the 10, as well as the 9. We saw the 9 at trick 1. If we believe that East has the 2 because North didn't play it, that gives North the Queen 10. And you might ask yourself, well, how do we know that the Queen and the 10 are with North? East wouldn't have led the 8 from Queen 10 8 2 or 10 8 2 or Queen 10 8, like, excuse me, Queen 10 8 2. Like, none of it makes any sense. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, North had Queen 3rd of spades. That accounts for 2 of her points, and we still haven't seen any of partners. All right, back to the play. So at this point, what happened was Declare played the 9 of clubs off the dummy. And if you're giving count, the idea would be to play low to give odd. Now, whether or not we should give count here is a different question, but if you do want to give count, low shows an odd number. And what happened at this point was North did the defense a favor and played the 2. And you'll see why a favor in just a second. East now won the king of clubs. So what can we do at this point? Well, we can place 3 more of the cards in the club suit, because if East had the 10 or the queen or the jack, we would have seen that card win, okay, because we win the trick with the lowest of equivalent cards. So going back to our hand editor at this point, we can now select the queen, the jack, and the 10. They all go to the North hand. Note how much trickier it would have been for North to lead, say, the 3 of clubs and play the queen from the North hand. Okay, she's given away 4 of her cards here instead of 1 of her cards. All right, so back to the play. At this point, East returned the 2 of spades, and Declare went up king. And we continued our echo, and the 10 fell. At this point, it's 100% sure, if your partner knows what she's doing, that North has the queen remaining, that the 8 lead was actually from the 8-2 doubleton, because there's no way that East would lead the 8 from queen 8 and 2. You've got to be paying attention to all the spots to be able to make some of these assumptions. And now what happened was South led another club, and East played the 4, I guess. And a last club. That West was forced to win. Now, this is the critical juncture in the hand. We've seen the queen of spades. Well, we haven't seen, but we've implied the queen of spades, inferred the queen of spades for North. And the queen jack of clubs is 5. And we put North with about 11 points. So that means she's got 6 left. And the cards we're missing are the ace king of diamonds, the ace queen of hearts. This is where you have to go one level further, okay? If you were North and you were missing the important heart cards and the king jack 10 fourth were in the dummy, you'd probably be developing this suit. Okay, so the fact that we're looking at a dummy that has king jack 10 4 in it and Declare hasn't developed this suit would lead me to believe that there's a strong chance that the suit is actually solid at this point. And I'm going to mentally place the ace and the queen with North. Now, if North has the ace queen of hearts and the queen of spades and the queen jack of clubs, that doesn't leave any room for the ace king of diamonds. Ace or king of diamonds. And let's do our trick count. Well, having won this third round of clubs, we can count 2 club tricks for Declare. If the heart suit is ready to run, which there's strong clues that it is, that's 4 hearts, that's 6. And we already know that Declare had 3 spade tricks. It was queen third in the north hand, ace king third in the south hand. So if we're counting tricks, Declare is now up to 9. We have 2. We have the ace king of clubs. But we can tell that partner must have the ace king of diamonds. And the idea at this point is to shift to diamonds. So you put a diamond on the table. Actually, it might be the best thing to do to lead the queen if we're really confident the partner has the ace and the king, just so there's no chances of going wrong. You could lead the queen and then continue the 8 to partner's ace king. And if partner had the 13th diamond, he could cash that. But the idea is we're mentally placing the cards that Declare has based on the auction, based on partner's lead, and based on inferences we can make like, that's weird that Declare hasn't touched a side suit of king jack 10 fourth. It probably means that the suit is already solid if Declare is not working on it. So that is hand 10 from Mentor Mentee on Sunday night. Hope you guys got something out of this new format where we work on defense and we project the high cards into Declare or partner's hand. All right, talk to you guys soon with more videos.